Bank's court has just slapped Niger with an order to stop selling its own uranium from the Somaïr mine. Yes, you heard that right. Niger, sitting on one of the world's richest uranium deposits, is being told it can't touch its own wealth. This is no ruling. It's a robbery, a shackling of a sovereign nation by the same Western hands that have bled our continent dry for centuries. As a Pan-Africanist journalist who's walked the scorched paths of our people's struggles, from the gold mines of Mali to the cobalt graves of Congo, I'm screaming this truth from the rooftops of Niamey. The West is terrified of Niger's awakening, and they'll burn every court, every sanction, every lie to keep us in chains. Let's cut through the fog of their press releases and get to the bone of this outrage. In June 2025, Niger's military rulers, those defiant sons of the Sahel who seized power in 2023 to end the farce of independence, stormed the Somaïr mine in Arlit, ripping it from the grip of Urano SA, France's state-controlled nuclear giant. Urano, with its 63% stake in the joint venture, has been looting 86.3% of the uranium output since 1971. Let that sink in. For over half a century, they've carted off our yellow cake to light up Paris, while 90% of Niger's 26 million people live without electricity. Somaïr, at its peak, churned out 2,000 to 2,500 tons a year, enough to power a nation, but instead, it fueled 15% of Urano's global uranium supply. Niger left with dust, debt and darkness. This wasn't just a takeover, it was justice. The junta, echoing the revolutionary cries of Mali and Burkina Faso, called it nationalization, a finger to the colonial playbook. They raided Urano's Niamey offices after months of blocked exports, with 1,050 tons of uranium concentrate worth €300 million rotting in stockpiles, thanks to a spat with Benin that sealed borders tight. Urano cried bankruptcy by July, moaning about the mine's deteriorating financial health since October 2024. But don't be fooled, this is no victim. They've been bleeding Niger dry, leaving behind polluted sands, and a GDP per capita of $580, one of the lowest on Earth. Half of Niger's children are malnourished, life expectancy hovers at 62, and yet the West calls us the problem. Then came the International Centre for Settlement of Investment Disputes, ICSID, slap on September 23rd, announced days later in Urano's smug press release. Niger is now barred from selling, transferring, or even whispering about moving Somaïr's uranium to third parties. They even demanded the release of Urano's detained rep, Ibrahim